Welcome to the Dang Show, your place for everything drawing, animation, nerds, and gaming. My name is Pierre, and I'm your host, and I'm here with my co-host, Juelz. Say what's up, Juelz.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Okay, today we're going to talk about a game called Destiny 2. Destiny 2. One of our favorite games here. Me and Juelz play it all the time, man. But first we're going to get into what our mission is for Dang. Our mission is for Dang is to, unite like-minded artists to work together and achieve each other's goals. So, we can get a bunch of artists to come to our page and, share their stuff and talk to other artists and get their stuff done. And hopefully, build a community where everybody helping each other to achieve their goals. Um, you want to get right into it, Joel?
Hey, man, let's get right into it. Jump right into it.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Destiny 2, what they showed at their reveal event, and basically, for me, I like all the things that they're doing in this. How you feel about it, Jules?
I like the direction that they're going as far as with gameplay. That as far as changes that they're doing and trying to make it so uh, each class will have better playability. Instead of just focusing on a class that you know can give you more survivability. Now it's like all of it's Roman subversive, so they all giving them some kind of way to be used, and which I'm hoping, and plus they also try to make it seem as each class has a bigger role to play, as far as giving them certain specs, as far as Warlock and having this ability to be able to either speed up your recovery or damage or the Titan, put up the Titan wall. These are non-supers, these just specs and
Right.
abilities. It's pretty interesting to see exactly how they're doing that and how these roles are going to play as far as in strikes or in the raid. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to initiate these specs live. It's pretty interesting to see how we're going to challenge to you.
So, to me, some of the key things that I think that they changed and they made better is that they're trying to develop the story. And that's mainly what I needed in the Destiny 2 because, the story in the last game was lackluster, man. It was like, bits and pieces. And, us original Destiny players wanted more. And that's why we stuck with it so long. The gameplay has always been excellent to me. So, you know, putting in supers and all that stuff like that, that's always been, an easy mechanic for people to pick up and play. But to me, I needed that story. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put more story elements in there, but I hear a lot of people talking about this is like Destiny 1.5 instead of Destiny 2. Do you kind of feel the same way or?
I totally agree. I'm 100% agree with that. Because the whole thing, I thought that it was getting rid of last gen consoles. The whole purpose was to upgrade it graphically to be a 1080 or whatnot like that. Even though Destiny, that's not knocking, it looked beautiful and what it was. But, I thought that was a little approach of the movement, getting rid of the last gen and put it to new gen to make it more graphically different. This game looks very much the same, like the original Destiny. The only thing different is pretty much the different supers and stories. But as far as cosmetics, it doesn't look different whatsoever. And I think a lot of people are disappointed about that. I'm somewhat disappointed about that. Um, Not saying Destiny is a bad game, like I said before, but by being a whole different version, a whole number two, instead of an
Right.
update, would think a little bit more different, bring
Yeah.
something that's more visual. But it's like, I feel as we could have kept the same this, and they just could have gave us an update. That's what it feels like.
Well, yeah. I mean, definitely you get that feel because most time when you see a part two of a game, it's it usually upgrades the graphics or when you think about like God of War or you think about Uncharted or any of the other titles that has a 2 behind it or a sequel behind it, it either looks better because it was either on last gen or it was they're pushing the capabilities of the system. And I feel like this game, what that the 3 years that they had to work on, server issues or gameplay and having a good solid way to play the game, they could have tried to use some of that time to also upgrade the game. You know what I'm saying? Like make it look better, um, give a visual feel. So when you even if everything looks the same, like it's going to be different armor, it's going to be different guns, but it still look the same graphically to me. And like it's not a pushing the machines to its limits. And that's why you feel like it's only a 1.5, like it could have been a patch or something like that. You don't need a whole nother disc for it because it doesn't look like it needs to be on a whole nother disc. But other than that, I feel like what they're doing with the guided games is cool because they have where you can have clans inside of the game now, and you don't have to go to an app on your phone to play the game and find people to play with, and you want to keep it in the community a little bit. So also they have where you could check out the lore on a game in game. So that was a big mistake they made on the first one where you had to go check out the grimoire cards on a website just to get the story that you're supposed to have in the game in the first place. Um,
And you know what? I want to say something real quick because I want to go back to what you said. I'm not going to cut you off. I want to go
I know
back to
you
what
good.
you said, the disconnection issue. And when I was listening to a good podcast and they had a chance to go and test the game out, and it was talking about how they was getting disconnected. So I'm thinking, here they are. Here's
Right.
the Destiny game reveal, and they still getting kicked out of the game.
Right.
Destiny told us before, but Bungie told us that, hey, it's your servers. I mean, it's your internet that's doing it. It ain't us.
Right.
They had your internet, and they still get kicked out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, in this game, it seems like it's peer to peer, and like to me that it wasn't that good on For Honor when you had the peer to peer. It was taking a long time to find like matches and stuff like that. And so, if your internet connection or the people around you aren't playing Destiny, your connection isn't going to be as good as it could be. So they don't have a dedicated server just for online capability, which is lackluster to me because I feel like y'all definitely made enough money to do a dedicated service. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I've really never had any problems with disconnecting. I might have like one, like I'll probably say out of the times that we play together, we've probably been disconnected about 10 times altogether, right?
Probably just you and I, but I've had numerous more times. Of course, I'm speaking from I've been on Xbox as well. I had no phone.
Well, everybody know
Yeah,
that. Everybody know the Xbox is whack, man. I don't know why you keep
yeah,
talking
I'm
about
playing. I'm
it.
still on Xbox.
But I mean, it is what it is. They got some stuff coming in E3. Maybe they got something coming better in E3. Like they got this Scorpio thing coming out, and it's supposed to be 4K, this and this and that. I don't think I need all that stuff. I mean, but also, you still
They're
get
not
that
going to
exclusive.
change the graphics. It's not going to be changed
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, it's still gonna be like 30 frames per second. It's not gonna even be 60 frames per second. And like, places still get the exclusives for Destiny. And they also mentioned that, Destiny is gonna be on the what is it, Blizzard? Yeah, it's gonna be on the Blizzard online, but they still don't have a release date. Yeah, on the PC. So I mean, like I said, they didn't. I feel like they delivered, but I kind of feel like they feeling themselves a little too hard. Like you feel me? Like they don't have the hunger. They was like, I know people gonna play Destiny, so we gonna give them what they've been asking for a little bit, but we ain't gonna do as much as we can. You know what I'm saying?
in a
I,
way, it's been like that though. Think
yeah,
about it. Because the first one, they had those barring systems where you purchase, like you hunt all this time for a certain exotic you get.
right,
And when a new DLC comes out and it made it useless, and it's like, hey, like, I really want to use this weapon again. But okay, well, with this new DLC, for $31, I can give it back to you. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
Like, it's like it really it the way the way consumers just going after what they was given. They wasn't given anything new. There
Right.
was skins over the old bosses.
Right.
Really nothing delivered, but it was eating it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think the gunplay is what really attracts people to Destiny. They wanted this higher adventure gunplay type game, and that's what it's delivering. It was so easy to pick up, use, play, but all in all, as an experience, people build it through playing with each other. But you know, it's a lot of things that they could have done, like as far as the strikes. You know, they could have updated from the old strikes to new strikes. You know, there's gonna be a lot of simple things that kept the game going, but they don't wait to the very end of the life cycle.
Well, see, to me, I feel like not to cut you off. I mean, because I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, you know, they was, you know, drip feeding us what we actually want, you know, and that it shouldn't be acceptable because most titles that are like extremely good, they have a way of keeping you coming back. You know what I'm saying? So if you love something like that, you want to expect a whole lot more out of it. But let's say a person who didn't love Destiny as much probably would be okay with what happened in the game. You see what I'm saying? So for their core fans that like the game a lot, that wants to have, you know, all this customability, you know what I'm saying, this and that, and all the things that we want in Destiny, we're not going to be able to get because we love it so much. You know what I'm saying? And everything that we want to be able to consume more time playing the game. And this, we're making reasons what we can do to make us consume more time. But at the same time, they are they're doing what they usually do. They have a base, they have a schedule, they have this and that. Like I feel like when I was talking to you maybe another day before about how you know the DLCs really don't compare to how much time you put into the game. So like it's always your choice. You can speak with your wallet. You know what I'm saying? So if you want a game not to have so many DLCs, don't buy the DLC or don't buy the game. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your research before you buy these games because to me, I feel like when I first was thinking about it, oh man, how is this a new game? I spent $100 on Destiny, or I spent $50 to buy it, and then I gotta pay another 30 for another DLC, and then I gotta pay for another DLC, and then I only like one or two of the DLCs out of all the DLCs they gave me. But when you think about how much money goes into these games, you know what I'm saying? Like hundreds of thousands, I mean hundreds of millions of dollars. Like retail value, they're not even getting a profit like that. You know, the game should cost $150 or $200. You know what I'm saying? But it's selling you for 50, but they're giving you that DLC later on, and they're making it seem like you know we put out a full game when they put it out the first time, but it's actually the full game is all the DLCs and all of the original game, and then that's where it turns into a $200 product or something like that. You see what I'm saying?
One will argue that microtransactions is what's profiting this new DLC packages and stuff like that as far as people putting extra money for these skins or emotes and stuff like that, you know, as far as YouTubers and stuff like that. Like, now they got one guy, I can't think of his name, but they say he spent like $500 for the box to look money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It was a couple of them spent like $100. You know what I'm saying? That's why Blizzard pretty much could be able to deliver not getting the sword. We're getting the full recover skins. We're not really getting any new weapons. We're getting skins, full weapons, they said. And we're getting bad weapons that we already had.
Right.
So to me, it still feels lazy.
Yeah, I mean that's to a degree. That I definitely agree with you on that. That's lazy, like putting out the icebreaker on season 3 and then taking it away. Like the most popular guns in the game, they want to take. Like, what if the Fatebringer was the most popular game gun in the game? It seemed like they might have held that one back for year 2 or year 3 or something like that. And I mean, I understand your concern about buffing the guns and everything too to make your gameplay a little different. I know you're very well.
Nerf it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it. I don't have an issue with the buff. If a gun needs to be tweaked or work like they did with the bad juju year one, it was using bad juju. When they
right,
added other stuff to bad juju to give you a massive super and don't have to reload, those are using bad juju.
right,
But I don't like the fact of always nerfing these archetypes because people just want to start off using these weapons and they find it's beneficial and then they find it ain't like. And then I feel like Activision or Bungie, they're like, well, we're seeing you playing with the sniper rifle all the time, or it's just on this hand cannon. So we need to nerf this or because it's like this, and we're gonna give this pulse rifle that no one uses. We're gonna give that a buff. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like, why don't you just buff the pulse rifle to combat the sniper rifle? So it's what it does, it makes people like, well, sniper rifle is useful. You know, shotguns are useful. Now, you see it on YouTube thumbnails all the time or videos like, man, don't need to use shotgun before they nerf the shotgun. It's useless. So
right.
they go find something else. It sounds like you got very limited weapons. Even though this game is supposed to be focused on this gunplay and stuff like that, it felt like the weapons very limited. Most exotics did not feel exotic at all. Some people was running with legendaries on the way. It wasn't no really to have like Destiny year one first came out though, they did it right with the exotic legendary. The next mental class was a fusion rifle. It felt very exotic.
Right, right,
The legendaries, you got from the raids me gave it a purpose because that's the only way you can get elemental weapons,
right,
primary. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, that was real good. But
right.
then they took that away, you know, and it was like, that's whack. Why would you do that stuff? But what they doing on this
I mean, I feel like they're doing that. They did that to give other players a better chance, but then it still was creating a bigger issue because the bigger issue is that people weren't playing the raid. You see what I'm saying? So
but
if
that's
they
one of this, which we talk.
Destiny 1, we talking about Destiny 1. I felt like they buffed the guns because if they didn't buff the guns, because let's say you do a raid, you get an elemental weapon. People playing in PvP getting murdered by these raid guns, but people haven't been able to play the raid. They buffed the guns to solve a problem where people or unexperienced people or people who are just picking up the game won't get slaughtered by people who already been playing the game. But then at the same time, it created another problem that the gun system is unbalanced. And that the main problem was is that people weren't completing the raids. You see what I'm saying? People won't be. It was like less than 50% of people trials raids, not even being able to go to the lighthouse get these armor pieces and guns that give you good buffs. So they kept buffing stuff to make it easier for newer players. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like they did fix it in Destiny 2 because now they have where it's kinetic guns, there's energy guns, and then there's power guns. So that shotgun that you like is gonna be in a heavy slot. You know what I'm saying? And that sniper rifle is really, really powerful. It's gonna be in that heavy slot. And you can still have snipers in that power slot or energy slot because they'll have energy base. So if you want a hand cannon with an energy base, you can put it in the energy. And then you can have, yeah, you can run with two hand cannons. You can run with a kinetic, energy, and then a heavy. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that will help.
In the first Destiny, they stated that they wanted people to focus on primaries. They said that that's why they was the PvP. That's why they was limited like the boxes. As you notice, when you first started playing Destiny, it was getting secondary ammo was the problem. But
Right.
as it came through the years, they started making it more limited for you to get secondary It
Right.
wasn't really no other purpose other than that. You know, the NBA, the purple shield, you need a void shield, you need a void weapon.
Right.
But on this, they're making that the energy weapons are a bit more different. Like if you use the EDD and there's somebody coming at you with a super, then you can take them out faster if you have, you know, if you get it with your energy weapon. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
You can talk about the super. And plus having the all the energy weapons in the secondary spot, it's like, well, you're not going to find as much ammo as good as you will for that. What solves that problem is that, hey, we want you to use this primary weapon the most, but you can use a secondary ammo on certain situations.
Right.
You know, because you're not going to find as much as you find primary heavy. You're not going to find that as much as you find both.
Right.
Unless you got some special thing or something to set it up. So if you want to use that sniper rifle, you can't just pop hands and PPE, you know, willing.
Right.
Now, heavy ammo break comes once every
5 minutes or 10 minutes. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna be centering a sniper.
Right.
Let's talk about how they made it for people. That's like people. A lot of people was really mad about the fact they made it for people. But I think that they're trying to go more of a competitive edge, as far as you know, either you can win by taking out the enemies, or you can win by defeating the bomb, or whatever they got going on.
Right.
And I think it's trying to still get other players back into DDE because there's people who's freaking monsters and wiping other teams out. And I think that with their own guided games and how they want people to be able to play the rain and other stuff and communicate more, I think it's the same thing with DDE. They want people to communicate. If you're more of y'all in this map, in this big map, it's like a task thing that now you need to communicate. So it's kind of forcing people to not to be able to turn off their brain, but actually, you know, communicate. Usually, that's like what you can turn off the brain and you can play straight. You know,
Right. Right.
you don't really have to worry about being able to task for this one, but you want to, invite more to talk to friends or talk to a stranger who could potentially be a friend later. You know, the
Right.
person may not put. So it's like to me, it's all just trying to get those communication up and trying to get more people involved. So like I said, I
Well,
and I think
I
that's
think it's good too. I mean, I agree. I agree. Like, I wasn't a big PVE player. I mean, PvP player, but I play. I tried. I mean, I like when I didn't have anything to do in the main story mission, I would go play PVE or do, Iron Banner. I mean, I have a whole lot of ideas on how that could go, but I really can't wait till I get my hands on, the beta, and then be able to feel how we are. So I mean, I guess we could make this video come to a close and, give our last impressions on how you feel Destiny 2 is going to stand up to Destiny 1.
um I believe that as far as standing up to this one, I think it's a huge improvement and a great approach. Still, I'm very nervous because I've been burned a few times in the first Destiny. I'm very nervous on how it's going to play out with them taking away weapons and finding weapons and nerfing them. So I'm a bit nervous on that.
Right.
But as far as the changes that they're making, as far as giving you a reason to fall in love with the story and care about these characters, all these other things, I like the way they got the thing. So I like shut up. That's my rating right there. Shut up.
Shut up and take my money. I mean, they already got my money. I pre-ordered it. So, I mean, it's a shut up and take my money too because I know I'm going to put a lot of hours in there. I know I'm going to play it. I know I'm going to have fun playing it. It's kind of like, I can see where they're trying to do with the game. And to me, I feel like they're doing it better than anybody else. Sorry about that, folks. Seemed like we ran into a little bit of technical difficulties. Anyway, basically, me and Juelz give us a rating of shut up and take our money because we play the game a lot. But if y'all guys have any feelings about how Destiny should be or is upcoming, if you ever haven't even played Destiny, let us know about any other games. But please like and subscribe and comment and then, give us some feedback and let us know how you feel. But until the next time, that's the Dane Show. Peace out.